So they'll be calling you a radical, the degenerate USA. Who would elect a piece of well, look at backstabber Biden. So the backstabbers. What a century of backstabbers called politicians. I'm going hungry. I don't mind stealing bread from the mouths of decadent. They found each other. I'm going hungry. So 15 years of lies, of death. The Great Pacific Genocide. I'm going hungry. The Great Starvation Events in the Pacific Ocean. And denial is not a river. It's a death sentence. But these people are so indoctrinated, so gonzoed, so Kool-Aid drunk on American manufactured Jesus. Just made up total bullshit. Orange Jesus! Who would elect a piece of dog shit like that? Well, I mean, look at backstabber Biden. Mary Antoinette, let them eat yellow cake. I'm going hungry. The Great Starvation Event on the Pacific Ocean, the greatest ecological catastrophe in human history, the greatest PhD opportunity in human history, and one person takes it. Maybe I get 22 views. American manufactured Jesus. Orange Jesus, Donald, John, MIT. Oh my God, is that dude insane? Or is that dude insane? Oh, he's insane. You know, it took 25 years for the so-called right to wake up. Tucker Carlson to perpetuated these lies. Larry Wilkerson, who's all over the judge, and I love the judge, don't get me wrong, I love the judge, but let's get real. I was Colin Powell's chiefest. Colin Powell, one of the greatest lying dirtbags who ever walked. I'm going on. Saddam Hussein has weapons. Anybody with half a brain cell knew that. These people are regurgitating shit that the peace movement, the real activist community, was talking about 25 years ago. Well, more than that. The Epstein class. Fuck. Us as the activists were all over the Epstein freaking Rothschild puppetry creep show in the 90s. I'm going hungry. A little late to wake up, you think? I can't believe what this country's turned into. Pacific Ocean dies. Stock market makes all-time highs. Yay. Go team. Pitiful. Meanwhile, back on the ranch, Pacific Ocean dies. Stock market makes all-time highs. The greatest ecological collapse in human history to an ecology. The Great Pacific Genocide. And you're in denial about it. When 90% of the Pacific Ocean inhabitants died, not to mention the ravishing of North America, well, the whole globe, but North America. How about the bird flu? I'm the first guy that started our army. Remember, it was starting in the songbirds. You know, first like bird flu, wasting disease, lies, total lies. Because in science, we don't do coincidences. I want to say this to every young person, every single young person that's attended MIT, Jeffrey Epstein U, Stanford, Yale, Harvard, Cal Berkeley, Princeton, Columbia is the worst of them all, Weber State, University of Utah, Utah State, Washington State, Caltech, Cal Berkeley, UCLA, USC, San Diego State. How about that bootlicker in La Jolla up on the U, SDSU? You should file suit. And I think there are going to be giant class action lawsuits. Well, I personally believe every one of these so-called professors, especially if they teach science, should be in prison cells. I'm a butcher, what's a cow? I'm a baker, what's a cake? I'm a fisherman, what's a boat? I'm a university science professor, what's Fukushima? I'm going hungry. I don't mind stealing bread from the mouths of those dirtbags. It's unbelievable. 15 years of fucking bootlicking. These bootlickers belong in prison cells. We've always relied on academia. Look, it's been proven, and I knew this 30 years ago when I went rogue. I bolted out of here in 2005. We're the #1 school in the United States. Number one. Weber State, beating Harvard, beating Wharton, beating Yale, when alien scumbag Musk was at Wharton. Wharton was our sister school. We were a public entity. Number one, via the exit test. My class, when I was a student professor, the class of 96, highest exit test in the history of the United States. Blackball me? Well, fuck, ain't nothing new at Weber State. Racist Jew. You don't think this university is racist? The 7 words you can't say. Racist Jew. Ask Wat Masaka. Ask anti-woman. Ask Fawn McKay Brody. Weber State, which they've changed their name to Weber Hate. All these universities, these presidents, these bootlicking scumbags. Bob Kraft at Columbia. How about MIT? Oh my God, talk about the head of the snake. Fucking Jeffrey Epstein. There's a reason that Aaron Swartz downloaded the server at MIT. Why would they house the PhDs there? They took control of the PhD. So now you have to be a card-carrying bootlicker, just like Congress. I mean, that big goon from Pennsylvania, can you believe that big lunatic goon is United States Senator? That dude is that dude is dumber than a box of goony ass walking around in his shorts. I mean, what a slob. What a piece of, well, they all are. They're bootlickers. And think about how they all went along. I want you to just think about how media at the local level, KSL from hell, don't mention the word Fukushima, national media, local media, university professors, think about Congress, the United States Senate and the House. Think about it. Think about these bootlickers that go along. I want you to think about what an integrity crisis. Pop, uppy dropped. They never stopped. The Middle East of Eden, fucking bombing the shit out of residential neighborhoods in Iran. Why? Regime? Oh, fuck, please. Fuck a regime change. We need a fucking Epstein cult, fucking Rothschild regime change in the United States. 30 years. Well, how'd they get control? Bill Walmart Clinton. I like how Trump's now saying he's the first Jewish president. Oh, okay. Number one, the cult in the Middle East are not of the J faith. They're not. They're from Brooklyn. They're from Los Angeles. They're from San Francisco. They're from Poland. They're surely not Semitic. How can you be anti-Semitic when they're not? I mean, these are creepy, evil bastards. The nuclear energy cult, the Epstein cult, the Middle East of Eden cult are one and the same cult. How's that new scale stock working out for you? How's that new scale stock working out for you? I'm going hungry. I don't mind. I'm going hungry. Meanwhile, back on the ranch, the greatest ecological collapse. And I always thought, I really did. I always thought, well, at some point, they're not going to be able to deny Kevin Blanch's work. The greatest PhD in human history. I'm going hungry. It's that time of year. We had no winter here this year. I'm going hungry. I don't mind stealing bread. Whoa. What happened to that dude? Whoa. Stand up to the cults. These are some evil, sick, bloodlust, thirsty monsters. Hello. And the backup singers sing. The Fukushima backup singers. I'm going hungry. 15 years of this evil death called Fukushima. Oh, it didn't affect humans. Oh, really? Look at the Duke heart attack study. Younger, more aggressive, more radical, more death. They use the word outlier versus outright liars. When did it start? 2011, 2012. Look at the prostate national study that's been going on for all those years. Younger, more aggressive, more deadly. Started in California, moved across North America. They used the word outlier. 2011. The tide pools at your feet, 2011. Muir death, 2011. The acidification of the Pacific Ocean, 2011. The salmon collapse, 2011. Chinook in 2016, because I go to see her. You're in denial. This is the greatest ecological collapse in human history. Where's your crown? Where's your crown? Where's your crown? Everybody the one on. Where's your fucking crown? Donald John Trump? MIT? Who's John Trump? Oh, the nuclear. How's that new skill stock working out for you? Talk about a pump and dump. Yay! The nuclear energy, they're not building one nuclear energy reactor anywhere on the planet. Not one. They're shutting them all down everywhere. Oh, we're starting up Indian Point. Right? Oh, okay. Cult member. We're starting up Palisades 20. Okay. We're starting up 3 Mile Island. Okay. Okay. Fuck. We're building SMRs, 24 of them, going to be in Utah by 29. Okay. Okay. Bill Gates got a license in Kevin, Wyoming to build okay. Fucking fool. Saddam Hussein has weapons of mass destruction. Okay. Pat Tillman fought off 9 million gazillion Al Qaeda in about. Okay, when his own man killed. George W. Bush won the 2000 Olympics. Okay. Operation Foxconn News, wanted by Jetstream 2 by cable TV, told me so. Okay. I'm going hungry. Fucking bootlicker, you. There needs to be litigation filed against these universities. All of them. All of them. State, public, private, every one of them. I'm a butcher, what's a cow? I'm a baker, what's a cake? I'm a fisherman, what's a boat? I'm a science professor at a university in the United States of usury. What's Fukushima? There we go, the coal bus. We're running on coal, a place where the sun shines 320 days a year. I'm going hungry. The United States stuck in the Epstein cult. Nuclear energy pork. Trump merges Truth Social with a nuclear energy startup. I'm going hungry. 15 years down the fucking stretch we come. Delma, Argentina. Kevin Blanch has done the greatest PhD in human history. What am I going to do? Stay in there, turn it into the J store, put it in the MIT Media Lab. Yay, I'm Laura. I'm Glenn Greenwald. Do you know Snowden handed the chip to Glenn Greenwald? And Laura. Laura's the MIT Media, the MIT endowment. That psychopath's daughter, billionaires, who ripped off all that money from them. Yep. Oh, Epstein funded the MIT. How about Joe Ito? Kevin, you're right. I'm going to help you do the radiation readings 2011, 2012. Become head of the MIT. Epsteiner. How about Noam Chomsky? I talked to Noam at the Helen Caldecott Symposium in 2015 at the New York Medical Academy. He's got this young woman. I'm like, is that your granddaughter or whatever? Daughter Perry. That's not his granddaughter. Card-carrying cult members. Yay, I'm Helen. Don't say the F word. FUKUSHIMA at my anti-nuclear symposium. Give me some money. Chris Busby, give me some money. It'll dilute. Arnie Gundershield, spokesman for the cult. He prayed them out, mark them out. Kevin Blanch, first you hypothesize the knowledge, then you do the field work, then you do the Fuktonium. Every word I said came to be. If you're right, you're right. If you're wrong, you're wrong. If you're right, becomes the new knowledge. Me oh my, neon lights, Nobel Prize. Then you give one to freaking Trumpy. Trump is the greatest creep who ever walked. Ever. Well, we do that. Who'd he pass? Marie Antoinette, let them eat yellow cake. Talk about the betrayers. How about Butcher freaking Biden? George W. Bush. Saddam Hussein had a weapon. Pop. Oh, up he dropped. They never stopped. The cult. This has never been an empire. The United States is not an empire. They're the military colony, and the peasantry and the taxpayers looted, funding the old British Empire, which sure the fuck ain't British. It's the same. Call it New World Order when it's Old World Order. It's the old Rothschild freaking. Well, it's Cecil Rhodes on Balco. I hear Trump's going to regage the whole D.C. area to Trumpnesia. Fucking what a fucking country. Pop, pop, whoppy drop, they never stop. Don't you cuss that parallel and turn Korea into a kitchen called hell. Went on to Vietnam to kill the Viet Cong. Kissinger, Cambodia, Kissinger. Hood, hood, handoff, handoff, hood, hood, handoff between Kissinger and King BB from Poland. Hood, 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 hood. I did not inhale. Bill Omar Clinton, I did not inhale. Fucking pop, pop, whoppy drop, they never stop. Don't you cuss that parallel and turn Korea into a kitchen called hell. Murder, rape, no wonder they hate us. Went to Vietnam to kill the Viet Cong. Kissinger, Cambodia, Kissinger. Hell no, we won't go. Hell no, I'm going hungry. I don't mind stealing bread. Fuck, our generation fought back. We put the tax rate on these loser lowlifes at 90-something%. American manufactured Jesus. AK-47 Jesus. Walmart Jesus. Covet thy neighbor's Walmart goods Jesus. These freaking evangelical preachers need to be all paraded out. They all need to be paraded out. Talk about bear false witness on Balco. These creeps, these freaking, and their flock that went along. American manufactured. AK-47 Jesus. Covet thy neighbor's Walmart goods Jesus. Hate thy neighbor Jesus. Scumbag, lying, false witness creeps. I did not inhale. Hell no, we won't go. I did not. And Rand Greenspan, Inflategate, 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 Inflategate. I did not inhale. Bill Walmart Clinton. Then the gift that keeps on giving. 9/11. They were all Saudi, Mossad, CIA propped up Bremer freaking agents. Anybody with half a brain. I was teaching right here at Weaver State. I taught the ops. I'm the first guy that identified they bought puts on the airline. The first guy. That's the class I taught at the #1 school. But they arrested 5 Saudi kids on this campus that day. So I'm out of the country. I'm going hungry. Colin Powell. Saddam Hussein, I wasn't a fucking liar. Anybody with half a brain knew that was a lie. Went off to Afghanistan to kill the Taliban. Went off to Iraq to get Wolfowitz and Bremer and King BB, big old fucking sacks. Fucking. While you were freaking off in Afghanistan killing the Taliban, oligarchs started to make it rain in 2003, 4, 5 in Ukraine. The Middle East of Eden, the capitulation. Well, the mask has been peeled off, but we'll see what the sheep do. I'm going hungry. I'm going hungry. Fuck, can you believe what this country's evolved into? Fukushima, 15 years, the greatest ecological catastrophe in human history. And the sheep went well petting. Yay! Look, unbelievable. I'm going hungry. I don't mind stealing bread. TikTok, TikTok, Diablo Canyon clock, the Great Pacific Genocide. Stay tuned.